and we gotta put the global on it because we're going global with this thing. Now, I know most of you all have not came in yet, but I have to introduce, a special guest, my guy Avery. I call him A man. My boy's up out the, St. Louis, and it's St. Louis, Missouri to be correct, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How y'all doing? What's up, Mr. Global? What's up, partner?
What's happening, my G? So
Chilling.
let me add, on social media, you use your real name. You don't have like a investor name that you came up with like everybody else do, huh?
Oh yeah, I do, man. You can follow me at the Hands Dirty Wholesaler on Instagram. I'm the Hands Dirty Wholesaler.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So how did you come up with that name, man?
All right, you wanna know what's funny, man? So my friend Christina Spells and Chris Monroe, they invited me to this event that Max Maxwell was speaking at. So we was at this little spot in St. Louis. It's probably in South City. If anybody's familiar with St. Louis, it was down by Hodax. It's like a little network group where everybody could come in and use the free Wi-Fi and everything like that. So he was doing his spiel, talking about how he got into real estate, what was going on, how him and Tony and his Tony's dad, they have files and everything like that. So I told him I like to get my hands dirty in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to be the forefront going into there. I don't like using boots on the ground. I like to get in the residence, see what's going on, and get a good feel of it. He said, "Yeah, you got to get your hands dirty." Soon as he left, his marketing team said, "Getting their hands dirty in St. Louis." And I was like, "Nah, dog, you can't take my stuff." So that's what I came and branded the Hands Dirty Wholesaler, and they got Hands Dirty Wholesaling.
Oh, okay, okay. And
I swear to God.
I was gonna ask you if you knew Chris Stay Woke. We
Oh,
talking
that's
about
my hey dog. Look,
look
stay
look
woke. Shout out to Chris Monroe, man.
yeah, shout out to Chris. I got a whole nother story, but
Yeah,
Chris actually came out here. He came out here a few years ago.
yeah.
I think it was in 2020 he came out here, and I had the 3-story townhouse right there in Midtown with the view of
Okay.
the city. So him and he had came over there, and I showed him the spot, and we got on the rooftop and just kicked it for a second and chopped it up, and then
Yeah, man.
we ended up meeting with Byron the investor out here. We met
Oh,
up
you
with
been up with Byron?
yeah, we met up with Byron down the street from there. It was an eating spot
Yeah.
in- over there, so him and Byron can shoot some content. But yeah,
Hey,
shout
man.
out to Chris. I ain't talked to
Hey,
Chris in a minute.
Mr. Stay Woke, man. That's my dirty, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you a brief little story about that dude, man. So he and I pretty much got in a real estate game at the same time, and we met up at a local RIA. And it seemed like every time I was going somewhere, he was going there. If I was going somewhere, he was going there. You know what I'm saying? So he and I both getting the hustle on and stuff. So it's like he'll sell a house, I sell a house. I get a crib, he get a crib. It seemed like the real estate universe kept aligning us together, man. And it's just to the point to where me and that brother got a good rapport and we network and we help each other no matter what. It ain't even about the money. If that dude needs anything, I do anything within my power to make sure he got it. And I know it's vice versa.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't know if your headset, your earphones went out. Check your earphones real quick. No, because when you got the touching it, I can hear it. Say, do a mic check.
Might check, might check.
Yeah, I can hear you. It just sounded like it kind of faded back.
How
But
is it right now? We good?
yeah, we good. I can still hear you, but you're not sounding clear like you was at first.
Oh, okay. Probably because how's this? Is that better?
No,
Let me see what's up. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, y'all.
super clear, and then
How about that? Is this better?
it's about the same.
It's about the same. My
Uh,
bad, man. I'm up here in the 35th floor, and in Las Vegas. So I don't know if they got anything to do with it. Is that a lot better though?
nah, you good. You good. Try to. You can try to put your phone down and see if it's still like I can hear you. I was able to hear you clearly. It was just that it sounded like it just
It sounds
it,
like it's muffled.
yeah.
Yeah. I normally
Oh,
have my earbuds, man, but when I was traveling with these, I had the noise canceling joints.
oh, okay. Okay. But everybody that's watching, this my boy Avery, aka is it the Hands Dirty Wholesaler?
That's exactly what it is. It's the Hands Dirty underscore wholesaler.
Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow my guy on social media. We basically been following each other for quite some time, probably
Yeah.
since the beginning of my journey, man. I
Same,
don't
hey,
know.
same here, bro. So like, I think it's been about what 2019 we've been following each other.
Yeah. That's when I started at the beginning of 2019.
That's exactly when I started too, bro. I seen you networking on there or with the lease, and Dave. Shout out to the Deal Machine family. You know what I'm saying? And you inspired me a lot, bro, because I was really out there. This is back when I was writing stuff down on pieces of paper and going to the county website and trying to align things and using truthfinder.com and looking folks up. And then my homeboy who was using Land Glide, he's like, man, you got to use Land Glide. And I'm like, all right. So when I put in Land Glide, Deal Machine popped up. So I put that on there too. So then I started using Deal Machine. So
Yeah,
ever since then we've been seeing each other and everything, but networking, and I'm proud of your journey, brother.
man, same here, man. Proud of you as well, man. Deal Machine, man. I was actually so the Deal Machine, the Deal Machine foundation was built in Indianapolis, so that's what the
Yeah,
home is. But
yeah,
David Lecco, which is the owner and co-owner of Deal Machine, he's actually out here in Austin now. He moved out here about 2 years ago.
yes,
But
sir.
yeah, man, Deal Machine has been awesome, and man, Deal Machine been so dope, bro. Because like I never had friends like the friends that I had at Deal Machine, man. So they became family. I used to go out there to Indianapolis like once a year just
Yeah,
for either Elite's birthday or David's birthday. So I've
yeah,
spent nights at David house and all type of stuff,
yeah,
and
yeah,
been out there celebrating Elite's birthday. Big shout
yeah.
out to too because she just had a baby as well, man.
Yeah, showed up. Respect the shorty, man. Congratulations on the kid, man. And Dave, I see you doing your thing. You know what I regret the most, because when we first started out with, like, we came out when Deal Machine was giving out credits. You know what I'm saying? That's how old school you and I are, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got invited a couple times to the event, and I just could not break away. And I hate that I never got out there, because now Dave big as hell, and you can't catch him for nothing.
Yeah, so they had a mastermind last year. And they had a mastermind last year in Indianapolis, so I end up being able to meet Sawan. He's out there. The guy,
Hmm.
this is me taking action from
Yeah.
out in Borough. I think
Hmm.
he's Borough, but yeah, Sawan. This is me taking action. I got a chance to meet him. Cool brother. I end up being able to meet Henry Washington. I believe that's his name.
Okay.
He's on Bigger Pockets and stuff. He's doing a lot of good stuff. So it was a dope event that was held. But my boy David is like 2 hours away now. So him and I see each other a lot more. And he driving race cars now.
I
So
know, man. He doing his race car thing, man.
look,
That's one thing. That's
let,
one
let
thing about real estate. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead.
let me tell you this story, bro. He came out here to drive to do a race. So we have a couple of racetracks. So we have drag strips out here. Plus we have a circuit racetrack out here as well.
Uh huh.
He brought his whole team out here, right? Now he got this he got he got uh he got a race car, right? And it's an exotic race car. It's a British race car. And it almost looked like a little baby Viper.
Okay.
But it has a passenger seat in it. So his coach can coach him at the same time. So after his race, he was like, "Loopy, you wanna go for a ride?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!"
Right.
Been in a race car so long. My dad used to do drag racing, but I ain't been in a race car so long.
What's up? What's up?
Oh, what the fuck is on your head, fam? My hair. This is my hair.
Yeah,
I,
man. I ain't got no hair.
Yeah, that's what's on my head, hair, man. So yeah, I had to tie it. It's hot out here, man. I'm in Texas, man. But hold that thought. So he was like, man, you want to take a ride in it after everybody raced because he won the race, of course. I was like, yeah. So he give me a helmet. I put the helmet on. I put the what that boy name is the Shiesty Poo
Oh,
mask.
you put the shiesty mask on, bro?
Yeah, I put the Shiesty Poo mask on. I had the head. You have to put because it's fireproof.
Yeah.
Man, we get in that car, man. Now, I came from the street, so I didn't ran from the laws a couple times. Well,
Yeah.
times. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on record for running from 'em twice. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
caught
Yeah.
me times, but I done ran from their ass and got away quite a time. This this bro, he got me in this race car, man, and he was sliding and hitting these corners. And look, I didn't want to just sit real stiff. And we
Right.
sliding and sliding. Man, man, that car. So instead of holding my body stiff, I'm just let the
Just let
car
it take, just like
throw
you
me
take
around.
everywhere.
I'm letting the car throw me around. Man, by the time I got up out that car, man, I felt like, you know how you feel when you smoke. Do you smoke cigars?
I've smoked a cigar before, yeah. I hit a
Man,
couple of Cubans, yeah.
if you inhale a cigar, you will get sick. You're not supposed to inhale a
You ain't supposed
cigar.
to inhale that joint. Nah, hell
Man,
no.
like I felt like I smoked a Cohiba, one of the strong ones. And I was in. That's how I felt. Man, I say, man, I appreciate it, man. I was feeling cool at first, but man, it just hit me. We was in this trailer, so it
Right.
hit me. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta. I say, man, I'm gone, David, man. I love you, man. Gave me a little.
So I gotta
You know
sit
what
it on
I'm saying?
down, man. I gotta sit it on down.
Man, I got in that Maserati and did 100 and I did that down there 120 all the way to the house, trying to hurry up and get home so I can lay down. I was, man, I'm talking about, I told the freeway
Hey,
up.
bro, I remember when you got the Roddy, man. I was like, this cat done went and got him a Roddy, bro. Like, look, out of everything you could have got, what made you want to get the Mozzie, man?
Because this car right here, this car is my favorite car, which David actually owned one. It's a Ferrari
Yeah.
458, and
Yes, sir.
it actually have that motor in it. So when I got the first Maserati, I had the Ghibli SQ4, that was twin turbo V6, which was pretty quick. But I end up getting rid of that, and I end up getting the Gran Turismo, which actually has the naturally aspirated V8, the one that's in that car. So I'm
Yes,
just
sir.
really getting closer to my dream car, and just so happened he got my dream car. So he actually picked me up from the airport when I flew to Indianapolis in it, but he
Right.
flew cars here. So
Uh-huh.
I went to Austin to hang out with him, and he was like, "Lupe, you gonna ride with me?" I'm like, "Nigga, hell no, we got two farms, nigga. We don't line up." He was like, "Well, you want to drive? You want to drive the Ferrari?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I want to drive the
Yeah,
Ferrari."
I want to drive
So
the Ferrari, man. Shit.
so, so he dropped the top on that joint, and we swapped. I want a hard top. He got the drop, which is
You got the
nasty.
drop. Right.
But swap cars, and I got a chance to drive this stuff. So yeah, man, that's the reason why I got it, because I really want the Ferrari. I want I like the motor. You get
Yeah,
what I'm
that's what's up, man. That's
saying?
what's up, bro.
So man, let's get to your story, man. So you started off wholesaling in 2019. I
Yes,
thought
sir.
it probably would have been a little bit before then, but you said it was 2019.
So it
Uh
was actually the last quarter of 2018, probably around November. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I was writing stuff down. I didn't
me
really get my what's up, bro?
me too, cause that
Yeah,
yeah. So we went through the kind of like the same process, trying to
yeah,
reverse the
yeah.
wholesaling. That didn't work, and then started doing the list. Okay,
Yeah. So I got introduced to real estate, period, by my boy Barry Christopher. Shout out to Ronald Barry down there in Pensacola, Florida. He's a retail real estate agent, right? So I'm like, bro, I got to make something shake, man. I said I got to get some extra bread going on because I'm working at the airline industry. We had just took a concessionary pay cut because of some contractual reasons between the union and the company. So they had took some money away from us and everything like that. I got two kids. Me and my old lady at the time, we just bought a house. So things is kind of tight, man. So I'm like, bro, I got to make something shake, man. I was like, I ain't trying to get no other job. So, we doing a little day trading stock thing, you know what I'm saying? And that really wasn't for me, man. I'm not trying to pay attention to strike points and watch candlestick all day because I move a lot. I move too fast, you know what I'm saying?
that's
To
like why.
part things in my engagement in my life, that's just how I've been. I've been like a tambourine man, just supply on demand, get in, get out. That's just how I've always been. And he was like, well, maybe you should try wholesaling real estate. I said, pardon my French. He said, what the hell is wholesaling real estate? And he goes, oh, you don't know what wholesaling real estate is? So he broke it down for me. And I'm like, well, if it sounds that easy, bro, I'm an Aquarius. Like, if it sounds that easy, then why the hell are you holding babies, going through crawl spaces and stuff just to get 5%? And you a retail? He goes, funny you say that, bro. He's like, I don't know, man. He's like, I would transition fully into wholesaling real estate, but then again, retail, I ain't got to go do anything. I ain't got to vet anybody. They're coming to me. So I'm like, all right, bet. So then he showed me some Max Maxwell videos, and then he told me to watch these cats on Wholesaling Inc. Shout out to Tom Crow, Cody Hawthorne, and Todd Toback, and Brett Daniels, and everybody, because that's fam right there. Here I am watching these podcasts, listening to these cats. They getting 17,000, 18,000, 20,000, 5,000. I'm like, man, there's got to be some catch to this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, because ain't nobody just out there really just letting you get a contract and you assign it, you slide it on over and you get some bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm a deep thinker, man. So I'm like, first of all, it probably ain't gonna work for nobody like me. You know what I mean? So I'm riding around driving for dollars, you know what I'm saying, doing all the suggested stuff. There's a house at the crib, you know, out the street from my crib. I put it in deal machine. I had 4 credits left because I'm doing the trial thing for deal machine. So that was 1 credit gone. Found 3 more cribs. Now I'm down to 1 credit left. It's a piece of I don't know what it was, man. I tried to get creative and do some commercial real estate or something. I sent the postcard to that. Maybe 2.5 weeks later, a lady called me off guard talking about, yeah, I received one of your pieces of mail. And I'm like, what? You got a piece of mail from what? And she read exactly what the card said. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, oh man, this deal machine thing
Oh,
works.
you talking shit, man. Like, yeah, I ain't want
Okay.
you can you we pop we talk we do our we yeah, do you,
All
man.
right, bet that. So I'm like, oh shit, this thing really works. So she's like, well, how much you want to give me to my house? You know, and I remember distinctively, you know what I'm saying, that Cody Hawthorne said, when you get somebody on the phone, don't be excited that you got the deal. Be excited that you can help somebody solve a problem. You know what I mean? So that really stuck in my brain. So I'm like, well, man, the house has been vacant for a while. I need to gain access to it to see what's going on. I said, are you currently living in St. Louis? She said, no, I live in Georgia. Ding, ding. That let me know right there she's really motivated to get rid of this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I said, when is the last time the house has been occupied and when's the last time you've been in it? She said, it's been occupied for about maybe 6 or 7 years. She goes, I don't come to St. Louis ever since my husband passed. So I'm like, all
Mm.
right. So as I ask these questions, she's getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And that's like, building anxiety within me. Like, yeah, I finally got one. But then again, I'm like, nah, let me take myself out the equation and really try to help this lady. Because for one, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I don't want to sell her nothing that I can't handle. You know what I mean? So not knowing what the house is worth or anything, I got a little contract. I think I got under contract for like 19 bands. You know what I'm saying? So I finally get in the crib, take a look. There's a big gap in the foundation. You can look directly outside. There's water coming in and everything. I said, ma'am, when's the last time you actually seen this house? She goes, I haven't been there in years. So I sent her pictures and I'm like, look, I understand we did 19,000, but we might have to come down a little bit because due to the fact that you got a foundation issue and now you also got, remnants of critters being in here. I said, there's definitely moisture in this house. And I know something about mold. I'm like, once you got to get mold in here, you got to get a special crew to come in here and mitigate that and get that up out of there. I said, that's
Mm.
anywhere between $5,000 to $8,000. I said, I don't care who that is. So we played around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And we met a price. Now I'm trying to figure out how to sell this joint. I ain't got no cash buyers listed. That man, I ain't know nothing about double closing. So I put it on Facebook Marketplace. This Latino gentleman hit me up within like 20 hours and offered me I think he offered me 19.6 for the crib. So I made about 3 grand off that property. And I forgot I told the lady I paid her closes, so it went from 3 grand to like 2,200. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
But that's how
okay.
I got my first deal, though. It was
Yeah,
two
that was
thousand two hundred.
that was that proof of concept. Let me ask you this, man. Hey, and hey, y'all that just came in, my boy Avery, aka the hand dirty wholesaler.
Yes, sir.
And you got to put the underscore between dirty and wholesaler, right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
Instagram. So make sure y'all go follow my guy, man. We've been following each other journey for quite some time. Make sure you smash the like, hit the subscribe, and share this live with quite a few people. We'll be on here for about another 40 minutes. We're gonna be chopping it up. But I definitely want to ask you, what was your first contract that you used?
Hey, man, it was the standard sales contract, 1 page. It was 1 page, bro. It said it basically gave the basic information. It was a contract that I got offline, man. It was
That's why I want to know, where did you get it from?
hey, man, I typed in assignment contract and it pulled up all these things. It sent me to
Oh,
a bunch of legal websites, but then again, I got the first one that was off there. I put it on Microsoft Word and I tweaked it just a little bit because it was in there saying that you had to have earnest money in within 72 hours. I
oh,
switched that, put it in, I put it in 48 hours. It said due diligence period was for 45 days. Excuse me. I switched it to 10 days. Just to make it more fruitful and stuff for everybody.
I'm gonna tell you my first contract. The first contract I used was Tyler Flipman Taylor. So I used
Oh,
the
straight. Hey, I know about Flipman Taylor for sure.
yeah, I used his. I used his contract for quite a while, man. I used it for sellers and buyers because you was able to use it for both. So I used that contract for quite a while,
Yeah.
and I also learned how to use the Trek contract, which is the Texas, real estate, um, the main contract that the real estate agents have to use out here.
For sure, for sure, for sure. I got you. I know what you're talking about.
I make sure y'all smash the like button, man. My guy out of St. Louis gonna let us know. Well, he already let us know how he initially found out about real estate and wholesaling, and I'm gonna ask him some good questions, man. Y'all have any questions concerning his journey? Then put it in the chat. Like I said, he's in the St. Louis market, St. Louis, Missouri, where they
Yes,
say
sir.
and her. You know what I'm
Her.
saying?
We right her.
Yeah, that way. You get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
man, seeing that you came into it in 2019, just like I came in at 2019, you
Yeah.
man, I actually had one contract. I had one contract in St. Louis, and that's why I asked you about Chris, but we ain't
Yeah.
gonna talk too much about him on here. But
It's all
I,
good.
I
We'll chop it up.
I sent them by the property. It was a property on, I believe, Palm Street. I
Yep.
don't know if you're familiar with Palm Street, but it's a crazy area from what I know. So
Yep.
I'm telling Chris, I'm like, man, I got a sub too, man, over here on Palm Street, and he like, man, you ain't never gonna be able to sell that house, man. That man, it's crazy over there. It's messed up over there, man. I ain't trying to hear that, man. I want you to, if you can, a buyer that may want it, or something, you know what I'm saying? Let's make some
Yeah.
money. Don't
Right.
tell me I ain't gonna be able to sell it. So
Right.
the ni- he called me, he FaceTimed me on Instagram. So he like, you able to talk? I'm like, yeah. So he like, I'm finna go by the house. I'm finna show you the house. So I like,
Right.
so a friend of mine actually sent me that deal. So
Right.
he almost at this light. I don't know the street name. Is a street that take you to Palm Street, but it's a
Right.
main street. He at the light, and he said, "Man, I told you this area was messed up." He flipped the camera around. It was a stolen car, ran into the pole right at the light. So he at the light waiting to turn left, and he turned the left. He showing me the car. It's a stolen car. The doors open. They done ran the car into the pole. I'm
Yeah.
that shit right here, man. So
Hey, bro, St. Louis got them pockets, man, where it's a straight war zone, boy. You make a one right turn, and all of a sudden you in the middle of something that you know nothing about.
yeah, so I had one contract out there, and that was it, man. But
Mhm.
I want to know, what your thoughts are, because the market changed. When the pandemic hit, it
Yeah.
changed. So your 2019 journey up until 2020, how was that before the market changed? Did you just come out the gate swinging after that first deal closed and you got that proof of concept?
So after that first deal, man, she liked the way I handled the transaction, and she called me back 3 later after she got her check. So that proved my worth. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? And that also proved that wholesaling is real. I got my check. She got her check. Everything seemed legit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
She called me back and said, "Hey, Avery, I've got some land I would like to sell, and there's a house on it." So I'm like, "All right, bet. What's going on?" She goes, "I'm gonna tell you." She goes, "When I tell you there's a house on it, it might not be worth it. It might be more worth the land." I said, "Okay, let me take a look at it." This happened to be out there in Dittmer, Missouri. This is like maybe 50 minutes away from where I stay at. It's way out in the country. You know what I'm saying? It's about 5 acres. And sure enough, when you get out there, it was a vacation house that they used when her husband was alive, and then the kids were little and everything. They would go out there or whatnot. So I go out there and take a look at the property. It ain't nothing really but just a fireplace stack, bro. That's all it was. Just a
A fire,
fireplace stack. So like, everything was falling apart. You know what I'm saying? There was a front structure, but when you go in, the floor was all caved in. You see straight down to the ground. There was a septic tank out there, so the leach lines that backslid back into the crib. Everything was falling apart, and the only thing that was structurally sound was the stack of the fireplace, bro. That was it. So
wow.
I'm out there chilling, right? And all of a sudden, a car pulled up, and I already know what it is, man. So I look, I'm like, "What's going on, man?" He goes, "Are you lost?" I'm like, "Nah, bro, I ain't lost." He goes, "Well, it looks like you are." I said, "No, it looks like you meddling too much." I said, "I'm about to buy this property." So he said, "Oh, I just saw, the license plates and, I said, I understand, man. I got it. Don't worry about it. I'm about to buy this property, man. I said, I understand where you're getting at. I said, this is a private lake community, but I wouldn't be up here just on no whim. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a full advocate of the Second Amendment, man. So I got that on me. I'm not worried about nothing. I'm not being passive aggressive toward this man. You know what I'm saying? But the difference in complexion had the conversation going a different way, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? But I had to let him know that I'm on my 10. I'm handling my business, so you need to go mind yours. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Don't come
Okay.
over here thinking that I'm freeloading doing something else. So as soon as he found out I'm about to buy the property, then he want to get out the truck and be like, well, I've been cutting this grass over here for years. I said, look, what you and the previous owner had going on ain't got nothing to do with me. I said, we ain't transferred the title. I don't owe you shit. Don't come over and ask me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I said, look, if you got a problem with cutting grass and doing all that, then you might want to file a civil suit with who owns this property, but not with me. You feel me? So push come to
Okay.
shove, we got that deal done. I got that under the contract for like $5,000, sold it for
So
12.
this was in like this was you said it was by the lake it was like
So this was dope, man. It's called Lake Tranquility, Denver, Missouri. It was in a gated lake community, but their gates is pretty much a chain going across. The chain was open that day, so I went on through. It
so
didn't say
it
no.
wasn't like a rural area. It
Oh,
had
it was super rural.
oh for real, and you was able to still get man.
Bro,
Okay.
it was so rural to the point that where he was comfortable enough to approach me like, "Are you lost?" You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
You know what
Like
I'm saying? So
okay, okay. Like yeah, you was
yeah,
really like
yeah. So
out of pocket. You was out of pocket on the cool, but not
he
really.
was, yeah, like really, really, he wasn't being really ignorant, but then again, the conversation could have went left just like that. I just had to let him know, look, I'm standing on mine. I'm handling my business.
Yeah,
Whatever
your
business.
ego didn't get involved. Your ego didn't get involved. You
Nah. I
just
stuck straight to the facts, but I also had to let him know I'm not playing with you neither, though.
yeah, yeah. You
You know
just
what I'm
stood.
saying? When it comes to a time of like standing up for yourself in situations like that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't all about being the loudest person in the room. It's all about being the smartest. Because
Yeah,
at any point in time, it could have went left, and we could exchange how our Second Amendment. You know what I'm saying? And it could have been bad. I just had to let him know. Look, I got permission to be here. This is what I'm doing. All right. Now you found out you got a person to put to the property. I don't owe you nothing what you've been
yeah.
doing over the past couple of years. I don't know.
He don't own nothing.
I
Yeah, cause
Hey, look,
you
I'm
don't even
checking it out
just
before I
right there.
buy it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So look,
Okay.
don't come to me about cutting grass and all that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So you go file a civil suit. All right. That'll come out. That'll come out. They closing if it goes fast enough. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So
Straight up.
you got that property under contract for 5,000, which was just basically land.
It was all land, 5.5 acres, bro.
Damn, that's dope. That's dope. Five.
So I
Damn,
got under contract for
5,000.
5 bands, and then I put it on Facebook again, Facebook Marketplace, before they started really getting crazy with that. A Vietnamese gentleman hit me up, said that he wanted it because he liked the lake and he wanted to go fishing. So I had to find out, was it a privately stocked fishing area? Do you need a license, this, that, and the other? So I got all the information for him. Sold it to him for 12,000. I made 7,000 off that. So here I am. I'm up. I'm up 12 bands within 4 months. You know what I mean? Off the same lead, off the same one deal machine card. You know what I mean? They got me 2 properties. So I'm looking at the momentum, but I wanted to be more proficient and more systematic with what I had going on. So
Mm.
after I sold that land, I joined the mentorship program. I ain't gonna lie to you. I joined Wholesaling Inc. And it's been downhill ever since then. Cody Hoffine, Tom Kroll, Brett Daniels, and all those guys, man. Zach Booth, all those cats, man. They've been really, really, really helpful, man. They've been really helpful towards me, bro. Straight up.
Okay, okay. So after you closed the first two deals, did you actually start gaining traction in your own market throughout the whole entire 2019, or did it still take you some time to gain traction?
So actually, when I joined the membership, I started learning about the law of averages and the KPIs and all that stuff and all the acronyms. I understood in my market it took about maybe 550 no's to get one yes. You know
Damn.
what I'm saying? So I was marketing because I was cold calling a lot. You know what I'm saying? Then I got tired of cold calling and I went straightly directly to direct mail. And what I was doing was I was sending out a mailing campaign every Thursday for a certain amount consecutively for about 14 to 15 weeks. And my response rate was getting a lot better. I was going on a lot more appointments. And then I started gauging people a lot better because at first I was happy just to get my foot in the door. Then I started pre qualifying them a lot better and getting more quality leads, being like, yo, what time do you need to sell it? What condition is it in? How much money do you need? And what's your motivation behind getting these properties done? You know what I'm saying? So when I started mastering that, getting more quality leads, sometimes doing a lot less gives you a lot more than doing a lot more getting less. You know what I mean?
Give us hit us with a scenario real quick so we can make sure we understand. Man, y'all make sure y'all smash the like buttons on the right here. The uh dirty hand wholesaler. You know,
Yes, sir.
y'all follow.
Bad dirty one.
Make sure y'all smash them thumbs up because he's giving us some valuable information on how he came into the game 2019. We both have the same amount of time, but we're in two different markets. So he's shedding some light on how things were operating on his side of the game and on his playing field. Man, y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. Y'all have any questions? If you are in the St. Louis or the Midwest area, that may be different from your side or your area. You can actually, get some value out of this live stream.
So check it out. You know what I mean by saying sometimes doing a lot less gets you more. It's like I used to be running to those addresses every time my phone rang. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
I'm cutting out things that I'm doing mid sentence, mid everything, going to see what's happening, right? And it'd be a lot of tire kickers. It'd be a lot of people want to get retail value for something that is trash. You know what I
mm,
mean? So here I am running, not really getting the high results. So when I started sitting back, engaging folks and getting them on the phone, keeping them on the phone longer, it created more quality leads as to where like I was going to less properties, but then again, my return rate was a lot higher. Because here I am asking you 4 questions and being quiet, you're telling me your whole life story. Versus to where, hey, I got a property that I want to sell. It's at 12345 Jackson Street. Come check me out. I go check it out. Like, yeah, we thought about selling it. Oh, I've got a sister who's a real estate agent. I just wanted to see what you would offer. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Now
yeah.
I'm sitting there like, oh, when's the last time you did something to your kitchen? Oh, it's been about 15 years, so I'm actually writing this down. 15 years in the kitchen. All right, cool. You got a basement? Yeah, I got a basement. When's the last time water was in the basement? We had what you so I'm sitting there asking them these questions, and it's building up to the point to where like eventually, like, all right, so since you have had this property and these issues, why haven't you listed on the MLS? You know what I mean?
Mm,
So as soon as you ask that question, you mention anything about the MLS, then oh, the best friend, brother, sister's daughter's cousin, who's in the real estate game. I've thought about using them, but I just wanted to get a cash offer because I don't want to do traditional listing. Boom, right then and there. So let me know I got to get over there and holler at them. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
Versus just dropping everything and running over there. So
And
that's
this,
why I do a lot less to get more.
and this right here is at a time where the investment properties wasn't selling on the MLS. You needed you needed to have your all the bells and whistles to be able to sell a house on the MLS. Things have changed now because we're doing mainly all of our wholesale deals lately for the past year and a half been on the market mostly. Uh,
Yeah,
that's what we've been doing. And using the trust to do using the trust as well. So we're not putting our LLC and company on our agreements. We're putting trust on the agreements as well. And then once we bring in a buyer, that's when we actually put together our trust agreements to send them to the underwriter at the title company so they can get a thumbs up on all of that.
that's
Uh,
smart, man. That's smart.
yeah. Quick question, or because I know we have some of the same. We're some of the same circles. Are you using trust as well or no?
No, sir. It's still LLCs. We ain't done trust yet because I opened up my second LLC. I'll jump into that later. We'll talk to that on another podcast. But I haven't used trust yet because I'm still building up my network, and I'm going to start a hedge fund in Florida, and we're going to put everything in trust down there because every time I turn a profit, I buy vacant land.
Okay. Okay.
So
So yeah, I'm gonna give. Yeah, we definitely gonna chop it up. I'm gonna give you some game. You my bro, so
yeah,
definitely
for sure.
game on using the trust. Um. So my next question is, okay, now gaining traction in 2019. Knowing okay not to go to every property because hey we both was doing that, man, pulling up to every
Every
property,
property, man. I'm pulling right up. I'm coming right now.
yeah, riding around deal machine in every house we can see. Uh, one thing that I did notice is that once you pre-qualify the property owners prior to going, yes, it makes a huge difference as far as the value in your own time. But when when 2020 hit,
Yes, sir.
when 2020 hit, man, we couldn't go to no houses. Well, most people couldn't go to no house. Now I was still going to houses. I ain't even going to front. I was still going to houses. I wasn't
Hey,
even
me too.
no
Hey, I
mask.
was wearing respirators and booties
I,
going up in that
I,
thing, bro.
I wasn't even wearing no mask. I didn't even catch. I was still going in houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. Only a few people would actually ask us to put on masks. But let me ask you this: um, in 2020, did you have to pivot in your market?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did, man. In my market, I put a lot of realtors to work, man. I would give realtors referrals fee. I reverse the game. Instead of me getting a referral fee from them, sending somebody who wants to listen to MLS, I would send a real estate agent to go prospect for me. So when we got something under contract, I would give them a referral fee because at that point in time,
Hmm.
people didn't trust everybody just coming in their house, especially in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? Because people were taking COVID to their advantage in St. Louis for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure every market has got their share of organized crime and just opportunists. You know what I'm saying? But people were really taking advantage of that in St. Louis. So I was
I
using
don't know.
vetted.
Do you have something you can kind of break down to us on how that was taking place? I just
Oh man.
know, man, because I never heard anybody speak on it.
All right. So during COVID, you know what I'm saying? You had to be considered a what was that, man? You had to get a letter to go outside and do what you had to do, right?
What?
Yeah, St. Louis is rough, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't really follow that. There were some curfews going on. You know what I'm saying? So there was a lot of DoorDash people. There was people buying. There was people buying uniforms off of eBay and committing crimes, bro, acting like they're delivery people. So they
Wow.
so they would act like they got the wrong address sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Or they would actually rob the Grubhub guys and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? During COVID, a lot of people with delivery services came up. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody can go outside. You know what I
Wow.
mean? So they came up a lot, and so a lot of the opportunists, a lot of guys in the game, a lot of guys out there in the streets that got just as smart as COVID did. You know what I'm saying? So they were seasoned environment. Like you can't go nowhere, so I could come in. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
So people was making
The,
their way for
yeah,
houses.
the police really wasn't responding to calls like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you wasn't one of those. I had got a letter because I work at the airport, man. You considered a something employee, man, an essential employee. Like if you didn't have that essential letter, you really couldn't go nowhere. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So in a lot of areas, like Woodson Terrace and everything like that, in the city, some parts of the city, like you couldn't go nowhere, man. They would tell you to go right back in the crib. You know what I mean? And
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah, and response times, you know what I'm saying, wasn't normal because they had to do a reduction of workforce of the police officers too.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So like I was using vetted real estate agents to go on my appointments, you know what I'm saying, to qualify these folks.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Man, y'all want to know the cash app? If y'all want to support the channel, of course you can hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that thumbs up and hit the subscribe and share this live to 1,000 people if you can. But the channel is not monetized, so if you do want to support the channel, you can cash out Global Jono, GLOBALJONO. If you all want to support the channel, but I see there's quite a few people in here, man. Make sure y'all smash the like button. For me and my guy Avery, aka the Dirty Hand Wholesaler. You know what I'm
The
saying?
hands
That
dirty wholesaler, baby.
hands dirty wholesaler, man. So we
Yes,
actually
sir.
so they was the government wanted people to have a ladder just to move around uh,
Yeah.
in the streets. How did the market change during COVID? Because out here our market started like slowly inclining out of nowhere, but at the same time, most property owners really didn't understand that the market was going up because people haven't started moving around like from California and New York. People wasn't just moving like how they started moving later on in 2020. You know what I'm
So,
saying? So how was the market as you started getting like at the peak of COVID, like during the summertime and stuff like that of 2020?
so being in St. Louis, a lot of folks, it became from a buyer's market to a seller's market because a lot of buyers didn't want to buy because they wanted to see where everything was going with the rates. A lot of cats was scared to spend money because a lot of their stocks had plummeted. You know what I mean? And then as far as people losing jobs and everything, they had to downsize. So they was putting a lot of stuff on the MLS, and a lot of real estate agents at the time were still I ain't gonna say snobbish, but they were still like thinking like, hey, I don't want to sell a property like this because I don't want to represent anything like that. You know what I mean? Like,
And dude, I had so many. Don't man, I wasn't understanding realtors, man. I still don't understand some realtors. They really want their face only on pretty houses when you make more money with ugly houses
bruh.
if you work with
I
people.
had realtors calling me. Listen, folks, out there in the wholesaling world, it's always good to have you at least 10 good realtors in your back pocket. I'm talking about 10 people you can call up at a drop of a dime for comps, take them out to lunch, see how their family doing. 10 good people that they are very investor friendly. So all the realtors that I work with calling me up saying, Avery, I got this, Avery, I got this, Avery, I got this. And I'm like, all right, let's go. I said, better yet, why don't you go take a look at it for me since you're the licensed agent? Send me the pictures and what you think, and if this is something that I'm interested in, we'll go from there and I'll give you a finder's fee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I flipped the script on them.
So the market started going up for in St. Louis during COVID in 2020, or was it after
So
2020?
the MLS listings went up, but the sales plateaued because nobody wanted to spend any money because they didn't.
Uh,
They honestly did not know what was going on. And the reason why I was making the moves that I was making is because I got ahead of the curve a little bit. You know, there at that point in time, a lot of cats in California, Israel, and all over the place wanted to jump into certain markets because for one, in Israel, you get double tax. For two, the tax rates in California was skyrocketing high during COVID. So a lot of people out of town wanted to invest their money in little small places like St. Louis, Columbus, Ohio, and Detroit and all that type stuff. You know what I mean?
okay,
So
okay.
I was using a lot of out of town investors. So that's how I was getting those done, and also I double closing a lot of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. At that point in time, I built up enough capital to where I could be my own boss versus just waiting on somebody and hoping they'll buy it from me. I bought some things and just held on to it for a little bit.
And then then out there in St. Louis, of course, there's a huge price difference between the cost of property out there versus Houston, man. So you
Yeah,
all with properties, you know, under 10,000, under 20,000, under 30,000, and stuff like that, man. So
yeah, yeah.
how are those? How so out there you would have to basically do more volume out there instead of getting those big chunks like you would get in a market like Houston, right? Or am I wrong?
No, it's kind of all right. So check this out. A lot of the out of towners who don't know how St. Louis is, they want to get the multi-families. You know what I'm saying? They want to go straight for that. A lot of the wholesalers, man, and listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, dog, it's not about a quick check. It's about building longevity. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of you cats was selling cat shotgun style houses that you see straight down to the floor, telling them it's a multi-family, it's good, and it's over there off Maffitt, it's over there off South Kings Highway, it's over there in war zones, and these folks stuck with these properties and can't do nothing to it, knowing it needs like $150,000 worth of repairs in it, and once they get it, the equity in the house is only about 60, so they got an upside down mortgage. So these cats was wholesaling just to get a quick buck and not building a good rapport, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be doing that. A lot of the single family houses north of St. Louis in the county, that's where you get the real good spreads at. You know what I'm saying? On the $8,000 and $10,000 and $15,000 assignments sometimes.
Okay. So have you because I know most people have goals, when it comes to reaching certain marks in real estate. So when I first got into real estate, like my first bag was a $15,000 assignment. I end up giving five to the property owner. But that was my first bag, and then I split a couple of deals with people that I was teaching how to use deal machine, and they was just with me, and I was doing some wild stuff, man, but it was part of my process, and I wouldn't take it back. But I was like, long as you was in the car with me, I'm putting you on the paper, you know what I'm saying? And
Right, right, right. Spreading love.
yeah, so like when I my first closing was my fourth deal, but my fourth deal closed first, right? And that was for 15 bands, which I end up taking 14.5. So my initial thought, you know how everybody usually say, hey, you know, you want to at least get 5,000 or more on your deals, right? Well, out the gate, I came in 15 bands. Then after that, you know, I had a couple of tens and stuff like that. But from there, I was 25, 30 pieces and stuff like that. So have you do you have milestones that you're looking to reach?
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I did an ovation deal with a realtor and made $500 off the house. I didn't care. I wanted to keep getting experience and gaining traction and momentum and keep getting things going for me, man, and also getting my name out there. Working on yourself is always good. And being in real estate, it taught me to be more of a giver than a taker. Because all my life I felt like the world owed me everything when I owed myself the world. Just because things was messed up for me at a young age, I had a constant chip on my shoulder. But as I grow and matured, what I'm saying, from manhood to manhood, because I was never a boy, I always figured out, the universe loves it when you feel it, and then the universe will feel you. You know what I'm saying? And big shout out to Cody Hoffman, man. I mentioned his name a lot, man, but that dude is an awesome brother, man. You know what I'm saying? If you can gravitate towards somebody, man, that has no problem with talking to you and giving you game, knowing they can charge you 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000, man, and it's all just for the better empowerment of yourself and your family, then those are the folks that you really need to keep in your corner. It don't matter where they come from.
Yeah.
Because anybody can sell you anything, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you to really utilize the tools that you pay for. But if you
Mm,
got somebody that's really teaching you moral compasses and teaching you how to be the better version of yourself to where you can be a better entity in this world, then you need to be around that, man. Because, you
yeah.
know, life has been full of hardship, man, and it was never meant to be easy for us. You know what I'm saying? Once we got here, but we here now. We should constantly keep it hard on ourselves. You know what I mean? We should
Mm,
always broaden our horizons, man, and be willing to be a giver. Because the more you take, man, the more shit you're gonna take. The more you give, the more the universe is gonna feel you, man. And sometimes being stubborn, you just give it all up one day and you be like, dog, you know what? What's going on, man? And then you just start thinking abundantly, man, and just giving out and you get repaid regardless, man. So all I wanted to do was just help folks.
yeah. So I see see it the same way, but I do have milestones that I've wanted to reach in real estate. So once I knew that, okay, my first deal I can do 15, I was like, man, you know, man, my next one going I got to do 25, but shoot, I end up hitting for a 30 piece. And then after that, I've had a couple. I had a 45 piece and a 43 piece, but I haven't touched 50. But I'm so right there at 50. I'm like I'm like, man, I really want to, you know, get that honey bun. You know, hit that $100,000 that one
The
time.
31st, the 31st of May, I just had a 73 ball.
Oh man, and that was off a wholesale deal.
So check this out, man. Somebody called me up and said, I heard you're the person to talk to about wholesaling real estate. And I was like, yeah. She goes, how much do you charge? I said, I don't charge nothing. I said, how about this here? You find us a deal and we'll work it together. And I said, if it's something that I like, I'll buy it from you. I said, if it's something that I feel like it should be wholesaled, we'll do it together. So it ended up being a property that I liked. And she asked me what I'll give her for it. I said, how much you think it's worth? She said 1,000. I said, no, don't sell yourself short. So I gave her 5,000 for the contract. And then I just kept it and I flipped it.
Oh, okay, okay. Was this
Yeah.
something out there in your market?
Definitely in St. Louis's market, bro. I got this crib for
She was gonna for $1,000.
because she didn't know no better, bro. She didn't know
So
no
she must
better.
have got it free.
Huh?
She got the house for free then.
No, 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 no. She was so I asked her how much was this contract worth to you? Because I got the lady to agree on the terms for 82,000. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So in order for her to make some money, she had to sell it over 82,000. So I'm like, how much do you think this contract was worth for you? She's like, oh, I don't know, 1,000. I'm like, nah, don't sell yourself short. I said, I'll give you 5 grand for this. And she was all happy and stuff. And I said, not only am I going to give you 5,000 for it, I'm going to give you 5,000 to show you all the transactions from A to B and what we're going to do. That way you can watch, rinse, and repeat.
Okay. Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. And man, yeah, that was super dope right there. Yeah, that was super
Yeah.
dope right
No,
there,
that's
man.
the type of person that I am, man. Because I mean, yeah, I paid 5 grand for a mentorship. That ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying? But it it rewarded me a lot to the point to where I can give game back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take nobody's money. I want to work with you and network. That way we can both benefit from it. That way you don't feel like you got to be out. You paid me something and now all of a sudden you hoping this thing work. Let's get together and work together, and we're gonna get paid together.
Okay, okay. So I know I'm gonna have you on again, and I just want to get the beginning story of your wholesaling journey, and I want to talk a bit about the wholesaling journey. Then we'll talk about like I gotta have you on again, man, so
Yeah,
we
let's
can
do it. I'm ready.
stuff you do. But when it comes to wholesaling in St. Louis, how is it now? And the reason why I'm asking this is because I know. Do you know Chris? You know Christina Aguilera?
I know Christina. Yep, I know Christina Aguilera.
Yeah, man. That man. That's the homie right there.
She is a great person, man. I knew her as Christina Spells at first, but yeah, I know she went through her
Oh,
transition. Yeah.
you call her. Oh, okay, okay,
No,
okay,
no,
okay.
I call her the Cash Queen. That's all I call her.
Yeah,
That's the homegirl, man. She's good, man. You know what? Shout out to Christina because she said one thing to me that I'll never forget. She said there's gonna be a point in time where you make so much money you ain't gonna worry about nothing, and you got to find a way to give back. And you know what, Christina, you ain't never lied because you know what I'm saying. This ain't no loathing or gloating type shit. This is some real shit. I've gained enough momentum in this game to where I don't worry about house payments. I don't worry about car notes. I don't worry about how much I spend, and all I do is give back and try to do my best out there for everybody. Shout
yeah,
out to
man.
you.
Yeah. She extremely dope, and I've been looking forward to getting my business model to the point where I will be able to go and get her mentorship because she focused on transaction coordinating and stuff. But
Yeah.
man, when you in this wholesaling game, man, building that team, man, it's a it and it's a what's the word? What's the right word to use? It's a journey. It's a
Oh
journey.
hell yes, the journey. Listen, folks
It's
out there.
a
It
journey.
ain't gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. You got to put in the work and don't cut no corners, man. You know what I'm saying? A human being's natural thing is to go to the least path of resistance. But look, if you don't call those phone numbers, if you don't go on those appointments, if you don't get told 10,000 no's, you ain't never gonna make it, man. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be point in times where you look at yourself and like, damn, is this really for me? And that's the moment right there. You got to keep pushing forward and persevere because the moment you give up, you cutting yourself short. You know what I'm saying? For real. And I just don't want nobody out there selling people dreams saying that you're gonna close on a property and you're not and somebody move and now they out of a house because you gave them an empty dream. Don't do that to folks out there, man. These are people's livelihoods, these are people's lives, and don't fuck the game up for us out here who's really out here doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So you all received a ton of people that is now marketing in your market and buying in your market as well, right?
Man, we
Post
got people from all over the
post
place
COVID.
buying in St. Louis, bro.
How has that played an effect on your business model?
Nah, I don't pay him no attention, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you could bring a million people in St. Louis to buy, man. You know, and unfortunately, life cycle takes its course, man. Somebody gonna die, somebody gonna get married, somebody gonna get divorced, somebody gonna have kids, man. Life happens every day, and not one corporation, one pack of people can wholesale the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's life's happening every day. So just because you missed out on one deal, and somebody else got it, don't mean another one ain't gonna come along its way. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Mm,
compare your checks to the next. Just stay consistent in what you do. Keep modeling the first thing that got you your first check. Stay with that, perfect it, and go to the next.
yeah, yeah, for sure. My next question would be seeing that. Well, have it been like a lot of high profile people, like not high profile, but a lot of guys that with deep pockets, people like from California. Have y'all got those people, the international people, the people from New York, a lot of foreigners? Like, have you seen a difference between the buyers that are in the market now versus then?
So when I first started the game, it was a lot of contractors buying everything. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
now it's a lot of hedge funds and groups coming in buying stuff up, and a lot of property management corporations. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis is a very diverse market, and it's hit its 30-year milestone of the city being ungentrified, and they're making that shift. If you know what I mean. So a lot of the fronts down there, they're pushing a lot of the lower income people out towards the county. You know what I'm saying? The paradigm's being reversed. A lot of those front street houses that were built in the 1920s. You know, a lot of the Californians are coming there, and a lot of the guys that really understand the tax breaks in the game are really coming in there buying those up, holding for a year and 1 day, writing it off, and then renovating it. So yeah, we got a lot of those guys coming in there doing that.
Okay, okay. Now, man, so the have the prices continue are the prices continue to rise out there as far as the value of the property, or have they kind of leveled out?
So, you know what has rise? It has rise a lot, man. I say every 3 years something goes up between 3.5 to 10%. You know what I'm saying? And that's because they're doing full scale remodels and not basic renovations for rentals. You know, they're coming in there leveling everything, doing new builds and or gutting everything and really putting everything brand new in there. I mean, cats are getting these 21 square hundred front street houses for like 8 and 9 thousand, putting 100,000 into it. Next, you know, they turn back around selling for 380.
What is a front street house?
So we, you know, we're that we're St. Louis is a river city. It's based on the riverfront. You know what I'm saying? So these front street
Okay.
houses are pretty much shotgun style houses made out of solid brick. They got the flat roof and they tri levels. They got a basement, main floor, and an upper level. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So a lot of those houses are bandos and vacos. You know what I'm saying? Where like bums be in and out of those. So you get a guy that'll come over there and buy up a whole entire block for like 40,000. You know what I'm saying? Because those houses are trash. You got to do everything from the bottom on up. It's got to be redone. They'll
mm.
hold on to it for about a year or two. Then they'll fence it off and they'll start building it. And now you got each house listed for 380, 390, 420,000, man.
So are they tearing them down and rebuilding them, or are they just really completely gutting the old structure and keeping the old structure in place?
So they'll keep the best of the structures, the one with the best bones, and do a complete reno. You know what I'm saying? And if the one
Okay.
next door is tore up, they'll level it and they'll take that parcel and put them both together for a bigger side yard because you ain't got no front yard.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
that, and that's a big difference between Texas and a lot of places. Man, you
yeah,
have front yard, you have a backyard, and every house is basically at a minimum. Most properties out here is on a minimum of 5,000 square feet as far as
yeah,
land. So out here, what they are doing in certain areas is knocking down the houses and building three three-story townhouses with a view of the skyline and stuff out here, depending on where the location property is. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, and that's dope. That's dope. So aside of wholesaling real estate, what else are you actually doing real estate industry? And we're gonna postpone that conversation for another segment. But just give us a brief of what else you do in the real estate industry.
To all you new wholesalers out there, I know a lot of us started out there with no EMD. I'm doing earnest money lending, so I got my own business doing that. It's called Griffin Dynamics LLC. So all you wholesalers out there, if you're in a mutual release state, I got a contract for you to where like I can insert myself in there. Make sure you got the EMD, the 1% that's needed. That way you can have courtesy for the seller, and we can network that way. I'm doing lending. I'm doing wholesaling. I'm flipping. I'm pretty much whatever extra strategy the address calls for. I'm getting in there.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be locking in and plugging in, bro, and exchanging information. Hopefully, man, break bread together, man. I
Oh, yeah,
I,
it's all
I
about
don't
breaking bread together, bro.
I do not put EMD on contracts.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. About 90% of my contracts, man, I ain't did no EMD on it, man. But there's some people out there who has lost deals because they had no EMD, and I'm there for those folks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Straight up.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I have a couple lenders as well that provide the same service, and I just haven't had to use them yet. Really haven't had pushback, but yeah, and then you get those ones that do want EMD, but it has to make sense, and it has to be a certified deal for it to make sense,
Yeah,
right?
it definitely got to make sense, man. There's a lot of things you got to pay attention to make sure that you protect yourself and you protect yourself and the buyer and the seller. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the interests of all parties. You don't want to all solely make it about yourself. I basically do it to make sure nobody misses out on a deal because every opportunity comes with a lesson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I tell everybody, you got to learn everything you can from these wholesaling deals to where you can get some skin in the game and you can be, a rhino, a griffin, a warrior, whatever you want to advocate as, symbolically out here in this wholesaling game. You know what I mean?
yeah. Quick question. I know is our hour is up, man. I don't want to hold you up too much longer.
That's
Um,
it.
I had a question, man. Have you done any new develop like new construction? Have you done it?
Oh, that's funny you say that, man. So I'm about to buy some land in the Lake of the Ozarks, right? And that's gonna be a journey, man. A
I've
couple
heard.
of my homeboys, yeah, Lake of the Ozarks. There's a TV show, I think it's on Hulu called Ozarks.
Oh,
It's
okay, okay.
yeah, I'm about to
Like,
buy some vacant land out there, bro. And I will share step by step with my journey with you, man, about getting all the trees leveled out, getting the plumbing ran out there, getting the electric ran out there and stuff. I'm gonna share step by step with you about going on with that.
I want to tell you, congratulations on your entire journey, man.
You too, brother. You too.
Hey man, I learned a lot about your journey today. I appreciate you sharing it with not only myself but the subscribers. Man, I really would appreciate to have you on multiple times. I really need to have
Anytime you want me, bro, let's set it
yeah,
up. I'll come back, bro, because it's all love, man. I appreciate the game you're giving the folks out here. And trust me, I followed you on your journey as well, bro. And it's like we grew together. You know what I'm saying? And it's, we connected, we tapped in, man. Ain't nothing gonna separate that.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Hey man, y'all make sure y'all go follow my guy. Tell him all of your social media handles from Instagram, Facebook. If they
For
need to get
sure. So
contact for the personal for the lending, all
yeah.
of that.
So you can follow me on Instagram. It's the Hands Dirty Wholesaler. Avery Smith is my name on Facebook. You can follow Griffin Acquisitions and Investments. That's on Instagram, and you can follow Griffin Dynamics. That's on the website, man. If y'all need any help out there, feel free. You can get a hold of Loopy to get a hold of me. You can reach out to me anytime. I'm willing to give out help out anybody out there, man, because nobody gets anywhere in this world by themselves. You know what I mean? There's enough out there for everybody to eat off of. I don't care what you think. I mean, there's really look. Don't let the next man's check dictate your momentum. Your time is coming. Just stay consistent. Do what you got to do, and master everything that you know that's coming forth. Don't get analysis paralysis. Don't sit there and think it's too hard. Don't overthink stuff. Just get out there and do it the best that you know how, and learn as you go. This is coming from a cat that started with $7.38 in his checking account and got his first deal 3 blocks away from the crib off of 5 free credits. I'm telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no reason to lie to y'all.
Man, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Before I let you go, I got one more question. Are
Yeah, for
you
sure.
are you doing virtual as well, or are you strictly in your market?
Man, listen, check this out. I ain't never in my life did a virtual deal, man. I just stayed at the crib. I just stayed in St. Louis. Now I've bought property outside of St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? But I've never ever done a virtual deal.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
all
I ain't
right,
got nothing against it, you know what I'm saying? But I just do what works for me. I know people that have had more success virtually in another place than they have in their own backyard. I just tell everybody, however you got your first deal, wash, rinse, and repeat, and run that into the ground until your cash piles up to where you can do whatever you need to do.
for sure, for sure. Man, I
Yeah,
definitely appreciate you, man. We have to talk and figure out the next time you have some free time. That
yeah,
way I can get you on as many times as possible. That way we can chop it up more
yeah,
about different things that you are doing within the
yeah.
real estate industry because a lot of people don't understand. Wholesaling is it's just the entry level to where you can get in without using any or little to your capital. So it's an entry level way to get into the sport. It's just it's a small niche. There's
It
so much
is. It
to do
is.
in the real estate industry, and we are both examples of that, man. So
For
I do
sure.
appreciate you coming on here and chiming in for this good hour, bro. We had some good
Yeah.
chopping up, man. So yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all hit the like, man. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe. Make sure y'all follow my guy, man. All social media platforms he
Salute
gave
to
me.
y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. You have any last words for the people, man?
Hey, yo, look, I just want people just to be genuine, man. Like, look, we all want something better for our families. You know what I'm saying? And we all want some money. But please, I'm just begging y'all, please, man, don't sell nobody no dreams out here, man, because karma don't play with nobody. She always gonna make her return. Just do your best to solve a problem. If you can't solve the problem, just be like, look, let me get back with you, and tap into me, tap into Loopy, tap into somebody who's got some skin in the game and be like, look, bro, look, I'm right here with this. Can you help me? Don't be afraid to ask for help, man, because there's people out there that really want you to win. You know what I mean? And if you're a wholesaler, don't ever get nobody an address if you ain't got it under contract, because cats will snake you out your deal.
Hey, hey, that's fact, man. So
Hey, for real.
yeah,
For
on, on
real.
on that note, man, we're gonna end this live, and I'll
Yes,
be
sir.
coming back on live because I'm usually on live from 2 to 7. So
Yeah.
I'll this live everybody. I'll be back on live because I have to let my homie know, man. Got some things he need to
Yeah,
do.
I'm out here in Vegas, man, till Friday, man. I'm about to walk this property when I get back to St. Louis. So I'll come in live with you and show you what it's looking like.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
All right, bro.
Enjoy your stay out there, man, and be cool. I know it's hot out there, man. It's hot
Man,
out
it's
here.
hot as man.
Dude on here,
103, baby.
huh?
It's 103 out there, bro.
Yeah, man, dude asked me what I got on my head, man. I got my hair wrapped up like a bag.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. But shout out to
Yeah,
you though, Luke. Hey, I appreciate you having me on, my guy, for real. Much
man,
love.
man. Peace, man. We'll wrap. I hit you up in a minute.
All right, boss. Be cool.
All right, you be cool. All
One.
right, everybody. So yeah, man, I'm be you know, going live again. I really want to keep this live up. I really want to keep this live up, you all, but I like to have the phone sideways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like to have the phone sideways. I like to be sitting sideways so I can have that landscape type of view. But yeah, man, big shout out to my boy Avery, man, aka the hands dirty wholesaler. And I'm gonna show y'all his IG, man, so y'all can check my boy out. I'm gonna show y'all his IG real quick. So I didn't even know how he got his name and everything, man. So it was dope, man. Like it's super dope to be able to, have these discussions, man. You get to learn more about, people that been supporting you and those that you've been supporting. Shoot. Yeah, it's always a great thing. Yeah, but I'm gonna show y'all his IG. Y'all give me a second. Let me find it. So, yeah. Hey, y'all got to make sure y'all got to make sure y'all put the underscores right. So I don't know if y'all can see that. Damn, I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm gonna just tell it to y'all because I can't type it in. That's the thing. I can't type it in. So it's the hands underscore dirty underscore wholesaler. And his website that he was telling you all about is griffinacquisitionsllc.com. griffindynamics.com. So y'all make sure y'all hit him up. Like he said, he's able to provide you all with private money for those that need, that access to EMD and stuff like that. Make sure you all, go follow my homie, man. And I'm gonna have him on again. And like I said, he's out of St. Louis, Missouri. So I had to make a correction because I was saying that he was out of Chicago, but it's not Chicago. It is St. Louis, Missouri. So shout out to everybody out there in St. Louis, man. Uh, I have a few colleagues out there. My boy A is one of them. And yeah, man, we're gonna start. The marketing already started over here. Like I really want to start the live over again, but yeah, we gonna get to it. I had some calls come in and stuff like that. So man, hopefully you all appreciated the live stream today. Man, it was dope. Man, it was dope. So y'all let me know if y'all have any questions. And that's one of, and I try, it's cool. It's cool to see other people that have been following your journey, or y'all been following each other's journey, and you all have been growing. It's dope to see that my guy, he done became a lender, a EMD lender. And man, and that's dope, because I never heard somebody say that they was just that they was an EMD lender. Now you do have people that do private lending and stuff like that, but specifically, helping people that need, the funds for EMD, so they can actually close on certain deals, with property owners that may be expecting something that's probably a little difficult. That's dope, to have those people in pocket, man. And one thing about me, when I came into real estate, like, my mission is to form a group of multimillionaires, including myself, as well as, becoming a developer and a lender. So before I even got my first deal, I've been saying that's the goal, that's the goal, that's the goal. Eventually becoming a developer and becoming a lender. Just being the bank, man. I represent the bank to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? So I actually have a vault tattooed on my arm. You know what I'm saying? A bank vault tattooed on my arm. So and this was before real estate. You get what I'm saying? So I'm serious about being the bank. You get what I'm saying? So it's dope to see people that have grown and gotten to the point where they are the bank, and they're actually lending funds to people that need them. So big shout out to A, man. Big shout out to Avery, man, aka the hands dirty wholesaler, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my boy. I got a text message. Oh, okay. Y'all had a couple text messages. But yeah, y'all have any questions? Y'all drop them in the chat. I should be getting my boy Ray Spencer on. He's out there in Phoenix, Arizona. He's either in Phoenix or Scottsdale. I can't remember, Phoenix or Scottsdale. I'll be getting him on sometime real soon. I actually spoke with him the other day. Yeah, I actually spoke with him the other day, so I'll be trying to get him on. And he's doing fixing flips and stuff like that. But man, y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in, because I'll be having more guests on as we continue to grow the channel and get more people involved with coming on here and blessing us with information. So yeah, man, my boy Ray, man, I gotta call him back. Well, I gotta get him on the phone, that way we can rap. uh, of course, we have Farm Fridays. My mentor, myself, Mr. Transaction Engineer, myself, man, we go live every Fridays. Uh, the Smoke Break with Big Unk and Loopy G, we're gonna pick that back up sometime within the next week or so. We were doing it on Thursdays, but it was conflicting with our schedules and stuff. So we'll probably be pushing that to Friday evening or Friday nights as well. He's in Atlanta as well. So yeah, we gonna definitely be putting that pressure. We're gonna be putting out that pressure, man. We're gonna be putting out them diamonds, them jewels. It's gonna be all pressure. You hear me? So yeah, y'all have any questions? Y'all drop them in the chat. Y'all know what time it is. It's marketing time, and that's what we doing right now. We getting this marketing out, and we getting to it. Y'all have any questions? Y'all drop them in the chat. Man, homie say, what is that on your head? Damn, it look that bad? I'm about to say, what is that on your head? Man, that's all that hair, man. I had to find a way to fix it and just throw it up, man. Cause man, when I was like, man, it's hot outside, man. It's hot outside. So yeah, man, we trying to keep cool. And my boy, he in Las Vegas. Shoot, I'm in Houston. Uh, Vegas is dry heat. Houston is humid heat. So you breathe too long, you gonna get hot. You gonna start sweating. Out there in Las Vegas, it's more of like a desert heat. You can wear a long sleeve shirt out there and not overheat, not get super sweaty because it's not sticky. It's like a dry heat. Yeah, man. Yeah, but appreciate your high tech help, man. We definitely gonna yeah, the trust game is the trust game, man. I didn't gave that game up. Yeah, I didn't gave the people the game on the trust, man. You just the thing is having your paperwork together. So having the paperwork together, that's a whole training session. So yeah, we gonna be so right now it's about putting the course together right now, so that way you all can get the full value of how to use the trust when you wholesale versus me just telling it to you all. So yeah, we're gonna have to back that up with actually putting together an entire course, how to wholesale properties on the MLS using the trust. Hey Barry, how are you doing today? Oh, perfect, perfect. I'm doing great myself. By the way, this is Heath. I was reaching out to you. I believe my boss just left you a voicemail. But he wanted to know if you had any interest in selling this property on Bolsover. Oh, okay. Would you happen to have any properties that you may be interested in selling right now? Okay. Thank you. Have a great one. All right. Bye. Yeah. So, for those that may think that I'm cold calling, I'm not actually cold calling. The people are calling in. So we're sending ringless voicemails and text messages, and the ringless voicemails actually get people calling back. So whether it's a positive response or a negative response, we do get very good feedback from that. So yeah, those ringless voicemails work a lot better than text messages. Like I need to do a test on myself to see how what it actually does. My partner, he's the one that does all the back end testing and stuff like that. But I believe it's something that I need to sit and do with him so I can see what it does when like to my phone. Because I don't know if it ring your phone and then it hang up, then it leave a voicemail, or if it just send a voicemail. I don't know. But I do want to make sure that I see it for myself, because this system that I'm using, it can be a little complicated uh for someone such as myself, because I'm not that advanced with technology. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. If you are doing any marketing, drop it in the chat. Let me know what you're doing with your marketing. Are you marketing today? We are marketing from Monday through Saturday, uh, two two to seven, 2 to 6:30. High tech help. You got to chill out, bro. Don't do that. I ain't holding back on the people. People holding back on themselves. Like I had to get out there and take a whole course to learn how to use trust. And I had to pay for the information. I had to pay for the paperwork. Then I had to sit with my partner and tailor the paperwork according to our market. So this is not something that I can just throw out there freely. You get what I'm saying? So like I gave the game as much as I can give without having a course available, because yeah, it's this is something that's strategically done. of course, I can tell you all, like I've told you all before, like we put owner of records and we put 123 Main Street Trust, and I myself or a partner will put, or my partner will put such and such trustee. Yeah, y'all waiting on the course, yeah, because it's paperwork involved. Yeah, I can't show you all the paperwork and put the paperwork on here. I can't do that. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So yeah, it will be packaged up. It will be packaged up. So yeah, so those that are ready to invest in themselves, y'all have to be ready to invest in yourself, because like I definitely have to invest in myself. Like I told y'all, I had to take a whole course and watch videos on how to properly use all the documents to even use the trust. So I gave you all the basic information. Like you can put your agreement, you put the trust on there. You put 123 Main Street Trust. You don't have to design or put your trust agreements together until you bring in a buyer. I just said that with A on here. My boy A was on here. I just said that. So you don't even put your trust agreements together. You don't go get none. You don't get the paperwork notarized. You don't do nothing until you bring in your buyer. That's when you put your trust agreements together. So it's real basic. It's real simple. The thing is, you still have to know what you're doing. So this is like really dealing with like legal stuff. So I just can't throw it out there, and it'll be somewhat sounding like I'm giving legal advice. And every county, every state is different. So I have to be mindful of that. You get what I'm saying? Definitely have to be mindful of that. People will try to trip you up on these platforms by throwing out wrong information and giving what they would call legal or financial advice. So I'm just making sure that I'm covered. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it has to be packaged up accordingly. The property is all 45 and construction was just beginning. It now almost complete with exceptional visibility. Hmm. I thought that I put not interested. So yeah, how did they? Oh, I put not interested, and they respond. Yeah, this don't make no sense, but it's all good. So yeah, man, fine tuning this REI reply, man. When it's fine tuned, oh my goodness, I know it's gonna do what it needs to do. Right now though, oh, this is that lady that was talking about she want an arm and a leg for this property. Yeah, we not interested in this property. Make me a channel admin. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. That'll be dope, man. I asked my homie. I asked my little homie, man. But I think he's so focused. He thugging too hard, man. He thugging too hard. Yeah, I have to figure out how to do that. But there is a way to make you an admin. Uh, yeah, I need to find out how to do it. Yeah, I definitely need to find out how to do it, because like just looking at on here, I'm not able to do it on here. So I may have to be on StreamYard or something like that. Yeah, yeah, that's what I need. Cause I asked my little homie about it, man. But like I say, man, hopefully, man, I be trying to help these little thugs out, man. I want to see them doing something better, man. But like you can't force it on them. Yeah, yeah, that's what it's called, chat moderator. That's what it is, man. That's what it is, a chat moderator. Yeah, that's what it is. That'll be dope. Cause I need one. I asked my little homie to do it, man. Like, yeah, he still got both his feet in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he gonna do with himself, man. But I really want him to I really want him to like get it together, man. Cause the thing is, man, after 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 having to defend yourself and take somebody's life and go to jail for it and sit in there with your life like on the limb, like you don't know if you're gonna ever get out or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, and then I gave him some valuable information that actually got him to where that he didn't like he stayed free. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, why you don't listen to me? Why you don't listen to your boy? So I don't know, man. Like, hopefully he get it together, man, real soon, cause it can be tough out here. It can be tough out here, man. And yeah, he got to get all the way out. Like you can't like you can do both, but it's like stupid to do both when you can just leave it all the way alone and just do this. You know what I'm saying? So I can only give him so much game. New interest, no done. Yeah, these people talking about 800,000, and I'm trying to understand how did they arrive at that 800,000. Because I asked them how did they arrive at that number, and they say about commercial properties being sold. Are you interested? Yeah, it just don't make sense. Are you a local realtor? I see that the property was on the market for 500,000 and it didn't sell. What was the feedback? So yeah, man, this person right here not really trying to sell. It was a commercial property that I deal machine, but I think these people want way too much, and it's just not really worth even talking much to them. And I like I've categorized it already, so I don't understand why we reached out to them again. So the not interested got need to stay not interested because that means we actually spoke to the person. So yeah, like I told y'all, we fine tuning this platform that we're using, which is REI Reply. I am affiliated with the company as well, and I can drop my link in there because if you utilize my link for any person that use any of my links, there are incentives for using it. But to each his own. If you decide to use it or go straight to the website, that's up to you. But if you know about using someone promo code, yes, I will receive benefit from it, but so will you. And then depending on what company it is and uh, what affiliate link it is, then of course, like my name is a household name in certain companies. So say for instance, Deal Machine, like Deal Machine is like my family. Well, not even like my family. Deal Machine is my family. So, oh, okay. Hey, I want to give y'all some quick information, man. If you are looking to set up your business, your company, and you want to work on your business credit, and you need to set up your business. I do show people how to set up their business or their LLCs properly, but I just want to give you some information because that's who I keep getting this text message from is Global Voice Direct. Global Voice Direct, you will get a $7,500 trade line going to reflecting on your business account, whether it's NAV or Dun and Brad. It'll report $7,500 trade line every month going towards your business credit profile if you get your 1-800 number through them. So that was some free game right there, just in case y'all want some free game today. But yeah, I'm catching up on these messages real quick. Y'all have any questions? Drop them in the chat. So yeah, I'm on here 2 to 7. I had to squeeze in my boy A, aka the Hands Dirty Wholesaler, and you got to put the underscore between Hands and Dirty and then Dirty and Wholesaler. You have to put the underscores under that. But I had to squeeze him in because we kind of been battling with our time frames, And I'm like, man, shoot, I usually be doing a live stream from 2 to 7 while I'm marketing. But I'm like, shoot, if now's a good time, I got to get you on here. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to get him on here. And what I'm doing is backtracking and responding to the messages that was going on in the middle of our live stream because I was focusing on the information that he was giving and the questions that I was asking. And again, big shout out to A for being able to bless the platform, dropping a lot of game and also hitting us up with some personal development tips, which is very important. Personal development is everything uh in life, man. Not even it ain't even got nothing to do with business, just life. And most of us really aren't aware of that until we just really get that bell that click on us and be like, man, I need to be working on myself. I need to do something different with myself. I need to do something different with my life, and shoot, yeah, it's definitely one of those good moments to have another brother that's, speaking positive, into the atmosphere, speaking positivity into the universe and giving us, some good information on top of that. So big shout out to the homie for coming on here and chopping game. Like I told y'all, we've been following each other's journey for quite some time. And oh yeah, man, make sure you all check the people that you're following too, because I believe that for sure Instagram may be automatically unfollowing people or something like that. I don't know, but I do know that certain people I've been having to follow back, and it's been one of those things, you know, making sure that you stand tapped in with your people. But yeah, y'all these social media platforms be having like little tricks and stuff that they be having going on. So if you are an influencer, you know some of your people may be getting maybe unfollowing you and stuff like that. Just letting y'all know. Wrong number to respond it. Okay, so yeah, so like I told you all, what we're doing, we're still fine tuning our processes from hmm yeah, this don't make sense. So yeah, we're still fine tuning our process with this platform, and I'm not the best when it comes to technology, and just looking at these data points, man. Some of the stuff be throwing me off sometimes. But y'all seeing it live, y'all actually seeing it live, man. I'll be having moments where I'll be lost, like, man, what the heck just happened? And it be happening. It definitely be happening. So yeah, this is definitely the wrong number. Let's see if it actually did a number change. If you all are marketing today, let me know if you all are marketing today. If you are marketing, hey, drop your state in the chat. If I don't know you. Most people that are on here I know. I haven't been on my phone in the last couple days. I don't know. And Main Street is not mine. Okay. Yeah, man. So yeah, I believe. Oh, okay. I see what I did. I clicked on the message that they sent. Okay, man. I'm over here, man. I'm over here be locking up, man. I be locking up sometime. But yeah, we on here marketing and getting to it. I have to make a call, and I have a couple calls to make on this Monday. I have to call one to see if took those pictures this weekend. One actually helped me translate for a deal So we had a deal that I used Google Translate. I had to use Google Translate just to close a seller. And after I got the property under contract, he have a friend named Juan, and Juan was helping us communicate throughout the process of us, getting to the point where we were closing. And after we closed on the property, I've been calling Juan periodically, like, "Hey man, do you know somebody that want to sell their house, man? Do you know somebody that want to sell?" And he finally, hit me up and was like, he possibly want to sell his property. He want to know, what the offer would be. So he was supposed to send me some pictures. He was supposed to send me some pictures so I can actually check out the inside of the house, because the outside I was able to see it clearly, and it's a very decent house. So I just want to see the inside of the house and then go from there. Man, I appreciate those that was chiming in for my boy A man, aka the Hands Dirty Wholesaler, man. Uh, I was able to find out how he got his name, his name, his Instagram or social media handle. Hopefully he'll be putting out some some content, man. He probably need to put out. He probably he probably should create a YouTube channel, man. I'm gonna tell him that, man, because he's one of the ones that's actually doing the business. And some people want to share their journey, some people just don't have time for it, and then some people just don't want to share their journey at all. You know, so yeah, I definitely want to get him like, man, dude, yeah, you doing some good stuff, man. You probably want to, create your YouTube channel and start putting it out there. But yeah, just being able to have people that has been following your journey, and been rooting for you, man, feel good, man. Because believe it or not, you can actually have people on the sideline hating for you, hating on you, but those tend to be the people that are more closer to you. It'd be people that's from a distance that be rooting for you, and you don't even be knowing it. And then when you do know it, it makes you feel a whole lot better. Be like, man, this person way over there. I remember, man, there was a guy all the way in South Africa that was following me. There was another guy that was on the channel. He was in Dubai that was following me. Sponge Babu. Where are you calling from? I don't, Sponge Babu. He asked me, "What the fuck is on your head, fam? Like, like, do you even know who I am to know that this is all my hair?" He say, "Oh shit, I thought you got a hat on." Nah, man, it feel like a hat, but this is a crown, man. This is a crown. Just know, heavy is the head that wear the crown, man. So yeah, man, this is a crown, man, and it is heavy. It is heavy, man. So yeah, Sponge Bobu Bobu. I don't know how to say it, man. I don't want to butcher your name, but yeah, where you from, bro? And how did you come across my channel? Who are you? Like High Tech Hap. I had to go find who High Tech Hap was. I thought High Tech Hap was one of my exes. I'm like, man, let me find out who the hell High Tech Hap is. All these goddamn questions and shit. Come to find out, it's my homie playing games and stuff. I'm like, boy, I thought you was one of my exes stalking me, man. Playing and stuff, man. So Sponge Boobo, Babu, Sponge Babu, where you at, man? Where you at? Where you calling from? Man, there's 4 people in here, man. Y'all, please smash the like button, hit the subscribe, share this live with about 1,000 people if you can. And let's be great. Let's be great together. Man, and to be honest with y'all, I'm finna bust this banana. I'm finna bust open this banana because it's a little snack. It's a little snack that needs to be ate. So I'm gonna bust this banana open in a second, man. Knock this banana down. Let's see. Waleed. Waleed. Foreigners, man. I would rather sell to foreigners. I don't think marketing to certain foreigners even work, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I've sold more I've sold properties to foreigners. I don't believe that I've actually hmm let's see. I don't think I've sold I don't think I've gotten a property under contract uh with somebody like Indian or somebody from overseas. Usually they're buying properties and they're not selling. And if they do sell, they typically sell to you using a realtor of their liking or their choice. They typically like to keep stuff in house. Okay, so now I can. Okay, wrong number. Okay, cool. 2.5 mil. Okay, we're gonna see what that is. We're gonna see what this 2.5 mil do. So yeah, I'm gonna bust open this. I'm gonna go get a bottle of water real quick so I can bust down this banana. Bust down this banana, man. If you all are doing any marketing, let me know in the chat if you all are doing any marketing. What city are you in? Bust this banana down. Oh, and then man, my boy dropped some nuggets too, man. That boy say build you some relationships with about 10 realtors. You gotta create you some relationships with realtors. That's gonna be important. Man, you see one seed. You see that little black dot? You see one seed. Now you see like two seeds. So yo, realtors are dope, but they have to be realtors that understand what you do. Because if not, then y'all can be having a little battle sometime. Let's see. Uh, he said yes. Okay. We are definitely interested in the area. Yeah, but Sucker Free Sunday was dope. I had a guest on Sucker Free Sunday yesterday too, right? Who I had on yesterday for Sucker Free Sunday? Or was I on there by myself? Did I have a guest yesterday? I can't remember. Was somebody on here for Sucker Free Sunday yesterday? I think I did. I have a guest yesterday? I know I was. I know I was on. I knew I was on live though for Sucker Free Sunday, and I was talking about being an entrepreneurship in a relationship. Gotta have the right partner. Gotta have the right partner. For real. That's one thing I do know. We got a person that said 2.5 mil. So we're gonna see what 2.5 mil is. Okay, let me call this guy right here. And I have to use my headset, so y'all bear with me. And when they talk, I can take the headset off. Hey, how you doing today? I'm doing excellent. Thank you for asking. I believe my boss had sent you left you a voicemail earlier. Then you had called back. Am I speaking with Clark? Oh, okay, perfect, Clark. Yeah, this is Leonard. I was reaching out because my boss wanted to know if you had any interest in selling a property over here on South Tower Road. Oh, okay, 2 million. You said that with a chuckle, man. So I guess that's not a real number. That'll make sense, right? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Let me look real quick. I just don't want to waste any of our time here. Is that property worth anywhere near that? Oh, okay. Well, I'll let my boss know that you're not interested, and have a great rest of your day. All right, I will. Thanks. Bye. Yeah, I was about to hit it on Zillow just to check real quick. So he said 2 million. I have somebody else that said 2.5 million. So I'm definitely gonna look at that property before I call him. Yeah, I tried to call my little homie earlier so I can get him on the Zoom so I can show him how to do the skip tracing. But man, people just gotta want to see themselves do better as well. You can want somebody to do better all you want, but man, people have to want to do better themselves as well. Oh, so this not even the deal machine list. Okay. All right, cool. That's not a deal machine property. Not interested. Hey, if y'all have any questions, drop them in the chat. Y'all drop it in the chat. Cause like I told you all, I'm catching up on some marketing. Man, my home girl, she was supposed to be on. Not, she not my home girl. She's a friend. I don't know why I say home girl. We don't go back like that. But she is a good friend. She's a real estate attorney. And I was supposed to have her on Friday or be able to talk to her Friday, but I really want her to come onto the channel to talk about post foreclosure services because I don't know how many of you all are going after pre foreclosures and stuff like that. 2.5 mil. Okay, let's see what this house is worth. Nah, it ain't no. Our house ain't worth no 2.5. It look like an old house. It was listed for sale last year for 80,000. Hmm. So I'm gonna shoot a text and let her know, hey, it was. We see that it was on the market last year for 80,000. What has changed since then? How you go from 80,000 to 2.5? Um, Y'all give me a second. I'm trying to find. We're gonna have to redo these templates as well. Not redo them, but categorize them, so I won't have to read all through them. Okay. I see that the property was on the market was on the market for 80K last year. What has changed since? So yeah, how did the person go from 80,000 last year to 2.5 mil this year? This is almost like a stem right here. Gotta watch out for the banana pillars, man. They be want to catch you slipping. Okay. Let me call the guy back real quick. Um, this guy said, "What would your offer be?" Okay. It would be dependent on the property's condition. Can you tell me about it? A little bit about it, just a little bit. So yeah, y'all heard my boy A. He said, "Hey man, it is important. It is important, to get that mentorship, man." So like y'all see, I'm on here every day, man. I give you all as much value as I can for free on a day-to-day basis. But and you definitely going to want to invest in yourself at one point in time. Just no different from you going to college. Where's the condition, condition? Oh, we're gonna offer. Okay, what? To give you a fair offer. Okay, to give you a fair offer. Oh shoot. Yeah, you have to invest. You eventually gonna need to invest in yourself, man. That I'm telling you, that is very important, man. Yeah, we gonna have to do something. We definitely gonna have to do something with these templates. Y'all give me a second. I'm looking for a specific text message that, for whatever reason, hopefully I haven't bypassed it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you got to put. That's too much for this, man. I got to do too much scrolling. I could have probably picked out all the letters by then. What's up? What's up, man? Y'all drop a question in the chat. Something. I really wanted to turn this live off and start another one. That's really what I wanted to do, to be honest with you all. Because, like I said, I rather the landscape. I really rather the landscape. Yeah, that's what I might do, man. I might go ahead and jump up off of here and then start it over again. Y'all just gonna have to chime back in. Yeah, I think that's gonna make more sense to do it that way. So yeah, y'all come back in. I'm gonna start this live over. Definitely gonna start the live over. Big shout out to all of the people that are doing real estate, all of my friends, all of my supporters, all of the people that I follow and get information from in St. Louis. Yeah, man, big shout out to y'all. I appreciate what y'all bring to the game. But yeah, I'm gonna start this live over because I really want this live to be all about A. Yeah, I'm gonna start this live over. Y'all come back in.